you're about to get even more inspired to keep things chilly. You saw Clarke out there shaking it up, or yeah, she shook it up a little bit. Well, there might not be a more ideal place to try and keep cool than a Riverwalk view, right, Paul?
Oh, that could be very cool. And Clarke is live downtown at Hotel Valencia. They're learning how they're going to help people chill out this summer. Clarke, so you're making some cool cocktails?
Yes, we're gonna chill out just a little bit this Tuesday morning. It's already starting to feel warm outside. And hang out with Stacy, and we're getting into some popsicles and cocktails. So I want to know, popsicles, they're obviously made in-house.
Absolutely.
Tell me what the process is.
So we have the puree, fresh puree, water, and a little bit of simple syrup, and we lime juice, and we put them in the molds. Beautiful, like you had said, the rubber molds, very easy to use. They just pop right out. Believe it or not, we make somewhere between 500 and 700 a summer.
Oh my goodness!
So it's pretty popular. We have a great rooms package that we do all summer, all the way through September 30th.
Yes, and this is really cool because it's a tradition that is happening at your hotel. What's really cool too, okay, so whenever I make popsicles, I try to use the plastic molds. They always crack and break. These are so cute. So you guys, a little pro tip, using a silicone or rubber mold, and then you have the top just like this that has these little slits that you put the popsicle stick into, so it actually holds it in place. It's not sliding around and you're not having weird looking popsicles or half broken popsicles. So this is really cool to kind of get an inside look at what you guys do.
Absolutely.
The first cocktail, so we're working with some white peach.
Yes, so that's a white peach popsicle, and so we do that with our classic margarita. And so our classic margarita is an ounce, excuse me.
Yes, an ounce of your tequila silver. Okay.
Yep. Ounce and a half of tequila.
I'm not a professional. Do you see how I'm holding this bottle right now? All right, so we go straight to the line. So this is a little tequila. And
then an ounce and a half of margarita mix. And we actually make all of our mixes, all of our syrups and everything fresh in-house. So that's not a bought mix. So we make it all fresh. So those are excellent. And our margarita,
let's see. All right, so here's about an ounce and a half.
Perfect.
All right, we just
eyeballed
it a little.
Half an ounce of Grand Marnier.
A little Grand Marnier in there. So what does this do? Do you think it kind of...
It just kind of gives it a nice finishing taste to the end of it. It's just really great. And then
I know
we
what happens
some
next.
ice.
We add the ice.
We get a little bit more.
Awesome. And then, of course, we have the shaker. So I'm going to take the smaller one and shake it. While I'm doing this, do you want to start on the next one?
Absolutely.
All right, so we got a little tequila action, a little margarita, a little shimmy, a little shake. Woo. All right, and then this is the part that always gets me. You got to not be afraid to hit the table with it. Let's see. Here we go. One more time. And we're twisting it.
Oh, you got
there
it.
She is. See, I needed to add a little extra strength, a little muscle in that. And then I'm gonna strain this one. So this goes with the white peach.
Yeah, and that one can go with the ice. It can go with the ice. It's great. Put the ice right in there.
And you know what? I will follow what you said and put the ice in there. But just so y'all know, I could be a little professional and use the strainer as well. And so we put the peach directly into the margarita drink.
Yeah, and that just gets a little bit of mint.
Oh, that's so cool. And I love fresh mint so much. This
just
is
nice to have it on the table.
See, I'm getting all these tips. I'm gonna make one of these at home too. This is awesome. All right, so
I know my husband's always like, bring those home, bring those home.
He said, share. If you're watching right now, hubby, you have a cocktail expert in your midst. Okay, I want to take a little taste.
Yeah,
then tell me what's in that one. So that's a daiquiri.
So this is a daiquiri. This has our lime juice, our simple syrup, and a white rum. And then this one does get strained. And this goes with our raspberry popsicle.
Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I love the flavor. And so just to clarify, these popsicles, they don't have any alcohol in them. It's the cocktail that brings that flavor. So it actually freezes. And here's what the daiquiri one looks like.
Yes.
Do you want to have a little taste of it?
Absolutely.
We have to toast, do a quick little cheers. And then I know, of course, a 7-year tradition.
Yes, 7 years. I was going to say it's Friday, but it's only Tuesday. So
no, but it's summertime. The kids are on vacation. We're all just hanging out. We're trying to get a little taste.
Yes.
This is actually the jam. What a way to start my morning.
Yeah, the raspberry in here.
And so if people want to enjoy
so much better, yes,
a staycation as well, so they can.
Absolutely.
You guys have a lot going on here, and you have a package where the Poptails are actually included.
They are. The Poptails and parking, valet parking is included.
Man.
So you come, stay the night, enjoy 2 Poptails, excuse me, at the bar, and then free valet parking, and that's in and out privileges, so you can enjoy all of what's going on downtown.
Do you have any inside back of the kitchen tips that you could give us when pairing popsicles with certain cocktails?
Well, I have to tell you, when the bartenders came to me this year with the margarita and the white peach, I was like, that's an interesting combination, but it works really, really well. And same thing with the daiquiri. That raspberry goes into that daiquiri and just makes that cocktail just even better. So I think kind of looking at odd combinations and seeing, oh, I think that would go well with that. Let me try it.
I love the sound of that. And you know what? I love some white peach with the margarita. That is really very delicious.
And the Grand Marnier in that cocktail is amazing.
Yes, it does add that extra little.
It kind of finishes the drink off.
It sure does. Stacey, thank you so much for starting off our morning with some amazing cocktails. And I'm sure you can make a mocktail version of this as well.
Absolutely.
Roma, Paul, would you try one of these? Doesn't it look super refreshing?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I would try it.
You don't have to pull my leg or twist my arm. Is that what they?
Twist my arm.
You
Yeah,
guys,
right. Exactly.
It looks really good, Clarke. I think they need
Yeah.
a guava flavor. That would be mine.
Maybe. You know, and I think experimenting is cool. You just don't want to experiment too much, because if like you had a margarita and a chocolate popsicle.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You're right.
But maybe, I don't know.
Keep it classic to what you know, and what
Right.
we know right now, Paul,